Hey, good morning, y'all. Welcome on in. My name is Danae. Welcome to the Sacred Lotus Temple. Today I am going to be doing free yes or no readings. If you want a personal full reading, that'll be $20. Wait for some people to get on in, to come on into the room. Welcome on in, everyone. This morning I'm doing free yes or no questions. I'm also offering personal readings for $20. If you have a question that you would like to have answered, please leave it in the comment section now. And remember to go ahead and tap the screen to get me some likes on here so that we can get out into that algorithm. It really helps me out, you guys, and it's free to use. So if you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much, Asia, for the likes. I appreciate that. Good morning. How are you? Y'all, I have some good news. It's probably so far the best news of this season. And I am so thankful to be able to share with y'all that my divorce is final. Now, if you haven't been here for a while, this situation has taken I filed in March of 2021, and it is finally over January 2024. It was ridiculous. It was unnecessary, the marriage. But anyways, I'm so happy. It's it was probably the best news that I got yesterday. Yeah, it was super tough. It was tough. Okay. How do I say it? The divorce itself was an inconvenience, because for a year, my attorney, okay, long story short, they use a service, right, to turn in paperwork to the court. And during this a year's time, they had used the service. They thought the service had given the paperwork to the court. The service hadn't. My lawyer was saying, yes they did, yes they did. The service hadn't. My lawyer was saying, yes they did, yes they did. I'm like, no they didn't. There's nothing on this record that says that they submitted this paperwork, right? And he was like, what? Now, mind you, he had COVID. So, all this stuff was going down. And I was like, I understand that you're sick. I get it. I'm not but let's have somebody on top of my case while you're out. Long story short, for a whole year, the court hadn't received paperwork, because I could have been probably divorced in 2022. So finally they got the paperwork that was needed, and then everything started rolling, and now I'm finally divorced, and I'm super happy, and life couldn't be better. So with that being said, if you guys would like a I'm doing free yes or no questions this morning. If you have a question, leave it in the comment section right now. If you would like a personal reading, those are $20. So you can go ahead and make your payment through Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. All the information is in my bio. Other than that, I'm here chilling this morning. As usual, I'm at the beach doing my morning routine. So let's get into it. Thanks for the hashtag. Thanks for the hashtag. Thank you guys again so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. How is everyone doing this morning? Much for the likes. I really appreciate it. How is everyone doing this morning? Do you have anything planned? Are you already at work? Are you on your way to work? Like, what's going on with you? Is anyone... This might be a silly question or weird or even unusual, but is anyone having... Be a silly question or weird or even unusual, but is anyone having... It's Wednesday. What is it? It's the 31st, right? It's the last day of January. That went by quick. Really, really quick. That just tells me that this year is gonna go by even quicker. But yeah, so I had that dream of my grandfather, which was beautiful. What else has happened this week? Oh, you know what I learned on TikTok, from TikTok this week, which really should be something that we should already know, but I learned this week that women, it is not the smartest or the best thing to marry a man who you've never met before and who was in prison. That's not the smartest thing to do. I learned that this week. What else did I learn? I learned about doxing, which is crazy. I don't understand why people would purposely put other folks in harm's way just because they disagree about something. That was interesting to learn about. And like, I feel like as old as people are, they should understand that stuff is like can be traced just based off an IP address. And you know, if you like, say if you y'all, if you do stuff using your phone or a laptop with a camera, like, you know, those things are taking your picture like literally every 5 to 15 seconds. It's ridiculous. Like, let's do better. What else have I learned? Oh, and apparently this is new to me, that if you are having relations with an old man, apparently they give you worms. I don't know how true that is, but that's the first time I've ever heard that, and that was this week. It's really quite interesting. This week, it's really quite interesting. Asia, did I do something wrong to Jimmy? I don't see that you did anything wrong to Jimmy. Are you feeling guilty about something, or is Jimmy acting weird towards you? Or maybe it's just how things are being perceived. Maybe there's it might be a moment of like lost in translation, but I don't see that you did anything wrong. And again, thank you so much, Asia, for all those likes. maybe it's our perception. I thought there was more and talked to his mom about it. And he said, I lied. Oh. Well, I don't know. I honestly don't see that you did anything wrong. Definitely, you might want to communicate with Jimmy, because what he is perceiving to be a lie, like you said, could just be perception. You know, to him it may be a lie. To you, it could be your truth. We all hold our own, what do you want to call it? We all have our own, what do you want to call it? We all have our own beliefs and our own truths. Not everything is going to be equal or resonate with everyone the same way. I would encourage you just to talk to him, to kind of like see what's going on. And it really may not even be that like big of a deal, right? But you never know. That's why it's so important to communicate with people. Because and when I say communicate, I mean have like a conversation where you guys are talking to each other, and it's not through text or like email. It's where you and another person or multiple people, whatever the case may be, are talking to each other, and you can hear the inflections. Is that the right word? Yeah, in the voice. You can hear the tone. You can keep up with the cadence or the speed of how the person is talking. We really have, like, text messaging is really good for like short answer type things. Yes or no, maybe, sending a picture. Do you think he led me on? I mean, that's a way to say it. Someone led you on. I think sometimes, like in this case, it may just be like, sometimes someone will say that they want something in particular and not really understand or fully grasp what that means. Or they're just kind of going with the status quo, or just saying things they say things because they believe that that's what the other person wants to hear. Now, again, I don't know your situation, but what I am intuitively picking up is that there is some confusion on his end, and it may be about what he wants. From your perspective, it could look like he's leading you on, but to him, on his side, it's just like, he can only do what he knows to do. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and allow people to figure out what they want. It's kind of like, and I don't know if you've ever heard situations like this, where like when people get married really, really young, like say they get married when they're 24 years old. And then by the time they're 30, they're like questioning, is this really what life is about? And it's because they made a major decision about their life when they were like young, and they didn't really know or understand the details or of what they were getting themselves into. Does that make sense? Sometimes when we make decisions, we don't have all the information, or really we're just not mature enough to how do I say it? We're not mature enough to make major decisions that can affect not only our lives but other people's lives. And then, you know, in a case of like marrying young, if you have children, how it can affect their life as well. So it's always best, in my opinion, to use your discernment with all things. Don't rush into anything, you know, especially when it comes to major life changes. Allow yourself time to think about it, process it, talk to other people about their experiences, and not necessarily take their experience on as your own, but just understand that there's so many things that can come about, and every decision has a consequence, whether if it's positive or negative. I hope that helps. And I will say that in regards to, if he can't lead you on unless you allowed him to, right? Sometimes people sell wolf tickets, meaning that they talk really well, and they're able to, and because they speak well, right? They can easily confuse people, right? Folks that talk in circles, people who are manipulators or narcissists have a really good gift of doing that. So you just have to use your discernment when people tell you things, and if it's like too good to be true, or if you're like, or if you have this like inkling from your intuition, like, are they just saying that to me because that's what they think I want to hear? Then question that, you know? Again, it's so important to have the conversation, you know, like ask, why do you feel that way? Why do you think that? Do you truly believe these things? You know? So yeah. Yes, it does help. Thank you. All right, you're welcome. You guys, if there's anyone else here today watching and you would like a free yes or no question answered, please leave the question in the comments section below. Ashley, thank you so much for the follow. When did I come on here? A little before 8. Thank you guys so much for the likes and for sharing this live. I appreciate you very much. For those of you just joining, my name is Danae. This is the Sacred Lotus Temple. If you have any questions, yes or no questions that you would like answered, I'm answering them for free today. I'm also offering personal tarot readings for $20. You can go to my profile and click on the link, and that'll take you to where you can make your payment either through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. I think really quick I'm going to draw some cards for the collective. Okay, Spirit guides, what does the collective need to know today? Oh, we have the Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end. The Ten of Swords, when you get a 10 number, that means that something is ending and something new is coming. You may be recreating yourself. You may be a cycle is ending. We have the Two of Cups. A new partnership, a new business or love interest. Which could be totally guided by like the angels. That's what I'm picking up from this card. That's what I'm picking up from this card. And again, this is just a general reading for the collective, okay? Like with all things, for there to be a new beginning, something has to end. Whether if it's a relationship, a job, you know, where you live, anything. It could be take it how it resonates with you, okay? King of Swords. With this card, I'm getting the energy of like not only be logical about what you're doing, but also understand that it's like it's all your responsibility, okay? Every decision that you make, it is your responsibility to uphold what you do. So like with this card, it would be like if you own a business, you know, every decision that you make is on you. This kind of like, I don't know if you guys have been seeing that story about the CEO of that parchment paper guy who literally lost his ish because this girl posted a TikTok about her dad owning a restaurant or something, and she's like posting it about cooking, and the guy's basically saying, oh, she has a silver spoon in her mouth while the rest of us have to like it's basically saying, oh, she has a silver spoon in her mouth while the rest of us have to like work. And he like goes off on her in her comments, and sends her an email stating that because she made a video about his emails harassing her, how he's like gonna try to sue her. And it's ridiculous. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say to you is that any decision that you make for yourself, for your family, you need to be responsible, okay? You need to what is the word? I can't think of the word, and it's right on the tip of my tongue. Gosh, that's going to annoy me, and it starts with an A. Let's move on, and I'll come back to that. Three of Wands. It's time to start taking action on your plans. If you see on this card in the background, there's like ships coming to shore. So basically it's like everything that you've planned prior to this moment is coming towards you. Everything is working out. You just need to like take action on those plans. Stop sitting around for stop sitting around to be saved and save yourself. Accountability, that's the word. You need to take accountability for everything that you do. So whatever you're planning, whatever you want to do, take action and understand that whatever you do, you will be held accountable. You're like the boss. What I'm getting is also the Chariot energy, which basically says you are the co-creator of your life. You take the reins of your life, like mentally, you take the reins of your life and you do the things that you need to do that are going to be best for you. I'm hearing outweigh the pros and cons of all things. I also have the Six of Pentacles here. This card is about, it's like equitability. Make sure that you're giving and make sure that you are giving and you are open to receiving. Okay? Don't give all of you and then not expect anything back. It has to be equitable. That also includes your self-care, okay? Make sure that you're taking care of yourself through everything. Okay. Last night I was woken up at like 3:13 in the morning and I kept hearing, make sure that you love yourself more than your mama ever could. And I kept seeing someone giving themselves a hug. So if this resonates with you, then this may be the energy that I was feeling. Okay? You're going to be with yourself. And this is like a segue, right? You're going to be with yourself every day, your entire life. You better like who you are. Okay? You better enjoy who you are and love yourself. If you don't like who you are, take the time to change and become the person that you want to be. Become the woman, become the man that you want to be. Because you're going to be with yourself for the rest of your life. From the day that you were born until the day that you are taken back into the ether. You are going to be with you. Okay? Make sure that you are loving yourself and you are taking care of yourself. Don't just do things nice for yourself because like there's an event happening, right? Oh, I bought myself some new shoes because I'm going to a concert. Buy yourself some new shoes just because they're cute and you want them, right? Pour into yourself as much as you pour into other people. You can't give if you're empty. I know those words are like cliche or whatever, but sometimes cliche works. And it's the truth. So love yourself more than your mama ever could. Take care of yourself. When you treat yourself well, it'll show other people how they need to treat you. Okay? You have to set the standard. Thank you, Spirit, for that. We have the Five of Wands. Pick your battles wisely. That seems simple enough. Not everything requires action. or words to be said. Not everything requires a comment. Pick your battles wisely. Some of you may be like, I don't want to say fighting for your life, but it's more like on a RuPaul Drag Race type of thing, where you are out here battling to create or to have the life that you so desire. And so you're being encouraged to pick and choose wisely. It looks peaceful wherever you're parked at. It's very peaceful here, yes. Very, very peaceful. That resonates. Good. I'm glad that it resonates. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, pick your battles wisely. Use your discernment. It's like, and forgive my language, but it's like, don't just be out here freeballing it. You know, use your discernment. I understand that going with the flow, like sometimes you do just need to go with the flow. But however, sometimes it's like, when you set your plan, and even if it changes, make sure that the path that you're going on or that you change to works for you. Like, don't just do it because everybody else is doing it. Do it because in your heart and in your soul, it feels right. Okay? 3 of Cups. This is the, like, you know, sister getting together, celebrating, you know, enjoying life, having a good time. It's okay to live life, right? Life is for living. It's not just about working and paying bills all the time. Go out with your friends and enjoy yourself. And if you don't have friends, then go someplace that you enjoy going by yourself. Even if it's like TJ Maxx. I don't know why that popped in my head. Maybe that's just where I want to go. But it is a sign that you need to enjoy your life, right? When people ask you, what do you do for a living? Say, I live, right? I do what's fun. I put my energy into things that are enjoyable. I'm happy, you know? That's what life is about. It's not about working for another man's dream. It's about doing the things and seeing the things that you want to see. If you want to go to the Himalayas and experience that, then make the plan and do it. Right? And if you're like, oh, I don't have the money for that, there's so many ways that you can do things. Start a travel blog. Some of those folks get paid good money to travel for free, and their trips are paid for by these people. I'm just giving you examples. Keep in mind, doing things like that does take a lot of work. But, you know, I'm hearing life is a stage. So basically, whatever you want to do, however you want to live, the things that you see, make this like life is a stage. It's all a performance. Can you give me some more clarity on that? The law of assumption. Have you guys ever heard of the law of assumption? That basically just says you live or you do things or you think of things as if they've already happened. LOL, I love Marshalls. I just wish my love life would fall into place. It'll fall into place when it's time. Yet, this is a sidebar for you. Sometimes things are kept away from you because there are things that you need to heal from. All right? You're not going to attract a healthy relationship if you are emotionally unhealthy. Right? That wouldn't be fair to you, and it wouldn't be fair to the other person. Understandably, like, we all just want to be loved, right? It's like human nature. We all want to be loved, but you're going to be loved the way in which you have, attracted that person, right? So if you're on some grimy shit, if you are a manipulator, if you're a narcissist, if you are if you're just toxic, right? Like, let's use a word that chimes. If you're toxic, you're going to attract toxic stuff. So I say all that to say, healing. It's something that you have to do every day, is just try to heal from whatever emotional trauma is blocking you from attracting the type of love that you want, right? Let me think if I can give you an example. I don't think that I have an example for you. It's really just like, if you have daddy issues, figure out what those triggers are. Go deep inside and figure out what those issues are. Figure out what triggers you. Same if you have mommy issues, right? I highly recommend that you do shadow work. There's 1,511 different shadow things, shadow workbooks and whatever on these interwebs. They sell them here on TikTok. They're on Amazon. They're everywhere. I'm telling you, do some shadow work. Take some time to heal yourself before you start worrying about inviting another person into your life. Because if you're unhealed and you invite an unhealed person into your life, it's just going to cause more issues. So get your love life in order with yourself. Again, that goes back to, what's that card that I pulled, y'all? The Six of Pentacles. Make sure that you're pouring into yourself as much as you're pouring into other people. All right? You need to heal you first. So, going back to what I was saying previously, the law of assumption is basically fake it till you make it. Live your life as if it already is. When you give gratitude for the things that you have, or even if there's things that you're trying to manifest that you want, give gratitude as if you already had of it. Like, if you are in debt, you're in 120, this is an example. If you're in $120,000 in debt, then you give gratitude. Thank you, universe, for the $120,000 that you sent to me so that I could get out of debt. So now the universe is like, oh, we're running behind. We need to get her stuff, or we need to get him his stuff. Okay. Law of assumption. You guys look up the universal laws. And I'm telling you, if you start to incorporate those laws into your life, major change and transformation will happen. I promise. Well, I'm not going to promise you, but I promise. Because I started doing that, and peace. Emotional healing brought peace. Utilizing the universal laws in my life brought peace. Okay? You have to start somewhere. All right, let's keep going. Spirit guides, is there Is there anything else that the collective needs to know? Please use me as the vessel to convey this information. I'm hearing y'all need to start being nice to each other. All right, we got 2 cards that fell out. We have the 2 of Wands, which is the card of planning. Okay, so plan how you want things to be in your life, and then take action, because we got the 3 of Wands as well. So then take action on those plans. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is like my my self-care card. Okay, like, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, take care, you're literally how can I say, like, be the breadwinner for yourself. Let me think of a better way to express it, because this card is a representation of being the ultimate, like, nurturer. You're the mother. You take care of your family. You like, not only are you an entrepreneur or a business person, but you are very much, like, in tune with not only yourself but the needs of your family. Okay. I think that was it. But again, take care of yourself. All of this, I think for the most part, this whole reading probably could be called Success Starts With You. Make sure that you're benefiting from your own work. Take care of yourself. Like, those are like the key points. Make sure that you're receiving as much as you are giving. That's a good one. All right, one more card, y'all, and then I'm going to close out. King of Cups. There is a love coming. Or you may have already met this person that is going to totally change your life, but for the better. And keep in mind that it could be a love affair, or it could be someone who is like someone that you may collaborate with or do some business with, or they just might even pop up and give you, like, information that helps you with your own goals, right? I'm hearing my cup runneth over. I'm also getting the energy of the Ace of Cups. So that would tell me that whatever this person shares with you or gives you, or whatever you guys create together, it's going to be successful. And that's always good. That's always positive. And remember, it could be something successful financially. It could be something successful spiritually, right? Abundance is abundance. It doesn't have to be necessarily wealth. Do we want it to be wealth? Of course we do. We all want more money. I sound like an infomercial. But with Susan Sarandon infomercial that she used to do, we all want more. Do you want more money? Sure, we all do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna close that out here. If there's anyone that would like a free yes or no question, please put that in the comment section right now, and I'll answer that for you. Let me know in the comments if any of the reading for the collective resonated with you. I just encourage all of you guys to take care of yourself, even if it's something so small as just drinking more water. Victoria, hi, will I get a new job soon? Yes, you will. You'll get a new job like within the next 3 months. Kiara, was I right to cut off Ricky? It was. How you did it? Now, did you just ghost him? But like, it's like you dog. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting like this feeling like you dogged him out and then you ghosted him. But like, it was totally deserved. Okay. It did resonate. It was helpful. Oh, good. I'm so thankful that it resonated with you. I've been eating healthy and working out and getting more sleep. Beautiful. I love that. I told him he did something stupid and then I blocked him. Because he did. You go, girl. That's good stuff. And don't unblock him either. And keep in mind that if someone calls you and it's an unknown number, that means that it's somebody that's in your phone contacts, but they blocked themselves. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Anaya, will the customer guy and I get to know each other soon? Not if you don't find out what his name is. Not customer guy. He's probably very, very cute though. But yeah, find out what his name is. And then just kind of tread the water. Sherry, will my son ever move near me? Potentially. The timeline that I see is that it happens because like he has children, but you also like stop, I guess, trying to micromanage his life. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Like you're not like super, like I'm getting this like thing where it's like you're way too much involved in his life. So, if that makes sense. Sorry, you guys. Okay, not right now, but maybe at a later point. Yeah, like just yeah. What I'm seeing is that he moves closer to you, but it's like because he has kids or something. But also don't like be super involved in his life. Okay? Does anyone else have any other questions that they would like answered? You're welcome, Sherry. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I appreciate that. Does anyone else have any questions that they would like answered? It's free to you. All you have to do is ask. Don't be scared. And y'all know, if you've been here before, y'all know if I don't see it happening, I'll tell you. I'm not going to make something up. Because sometimes I'm just not privy to that information. But sometimes I'm not privy to it because you're not supposed to know as well. Asia, will February be a great month for me? February is going to be a great month for many people. I specifically see it being a great month for fire signs and for, I want to say Pisces. But for like fire signs, all month. Pisces, towards the end of the month, like when it's like getting into their season. But if you're a Pisces, the whole month of March is also going to be really good. I see that as well. But you know, it all depends on all these damn seagulls. I mean, sorry, y'all. Okay. It all depends upon the work that you put in, right? Because if you're just walking around slew-footed, not really taking action on your goals, then then it's just going to be like a whatever, you know? Because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, read that. Anaya. Hold on, Anaya. I'm going to come back to you. Asia, I'm a fire baby. Aries and Pisces cuss. Okay. Okay. So then it's probably your energy I was picking up on. But yeah. That's what's up. Okay. Detective Gelato. I love your name. Anaya, will Phil tell me his romantic feelings for me? No. He is not going to. And it's not that he doesn't have them. He's just not going to just come out and be like, hey, girl. Like, it's not going to be a Boys to Men video. Hey, girl, you know I love you. All those times you used to leave me at night. Like, no, it's not going to be like that. If you want to know how he feels, ask him. Just be like, hey, man. Sorry, T.I. popped in my head. Just ask him. Just be like, hey, I don't know how long you guys have been together, but say something like, I'm giving you an example. You might want to write this down. Hey, we've been talking or we've been together for XYZ months. You know, will you share with me? Like, how do you feel? Where do you see our relationship going? Do you have any expectations for this relationship? You know, what is the end result that you are looking for? And if he can't give you an answer, if he's like, I don't know, I'm just having a good time, we just friends, girl, you don't know. Many a friend, distant friends, lovers, okay? Distant lovers, yeah, that's what we are. Distant friends, distant lovers. Talk to them. You never know. You never know what somebody is thinking until you ask them. Because for all you know, say if y'all live, I don't know, states away from each other, right? This man could be thinking about how he just wants to be closer to you. But he doesn't know how to ask. He doesn't know how to approach. Like, y'all just never, ever know. You never know. Like, you literally could open up the door for this great romantic love affair that lasts for all of your days. But because y'all aren't communicating, You know, you never know. And even if you're just goofing and y'all are just friends and you were just asking to see what I say, something inside of you intuitively is like, let me find out what she thinks about this situation. Because I'm telling you, you never ever know. Life is funny like that. You know, life will have you going on path W, and then you open your mouth and say something, and now you're on path A. And your whole life changes. And your everything changes and everything becomes positive and you're happy and you're filled with joy and like your money is right and like everything, like anything can happen if you just ask. If you open up your mouth and just ask and see what's going on. You know what I mean? Is there anyone else that has a question that they would like answered? Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Telling you, you never know. Just ask, just see. It'll be fun. And you know what? Just here now enjoying the vibes. That's what's up. I feel you on that. I enjoy the vibes every day. Maria, is Eric interested in me? Yeah, but be careful. Don't tell him too much about your about the things that you have. Be very, very slow. And I'm not saying that like he's a bad person or that he's gonna want to like use you, but don't be like so open to share everything about what you have, like asset wise. Okay? If that makes sense, let me know. Cuz like as soon as I read your question, I heard shh, be quiet. Don't talk so much. Don't share all the beans. They don't need to know like what you have in your bank accounts. They don't need to know what your mama and daddy own. They don't need to know nothing. They don't need to know anything when it in regards to like the thing like your assets. Or maybe you're somebody who when you get into a relationship you like give your all and you're being told, you're being encouraged to like hold back a little bit. I don't know if maybe you're a Leo and you get really, really excited, and when you meet someone that you were like really like jive with, and you kind of like explode, you have like this emotional explosion, and you like just open up just too much. It's kind of like that. Like just chill, be cool. As my grandpa used to always say, be cool, man, be cool. And just chill, let it just roll out. I'm a Capricorn. Okay. Do you have any Leo placements? Well, I mean, Capricorn, well, no, Capricorns, at least the ones that I know, they're very much like reserved. But I'm still picking up that energy from you that like you give too much of your heart. I'm a Capricorn too. I'm a Cancer. That's what's up. Does anyone else have any other questions? If you guys have a question, don't be scared. Just blurt it out. This is a safe space. Just blurt it out like, I can hear you. I can't hear you. Thank you, Asia, for the likes. I appreciate you very much. No problem. It's crazy. There were all these seagulls flying around, and now there's just pigeons. There's a seagull, he's trying to come and bogart these pigeons, like, get out of our space. Will my mom be better? I'm being told that all things happen for a reason. All things eventually come to an end. So if it's her health that's an issue, or maybe if it's the way that she acts towards you, like her behavior, okay, I'm getting a lot of different messages. Okay, so it's like, be prepared for things to change, like things to end. That doesn't necessarily mean life in itself. It just means that a particular situation will end and something new will come of it. So, like her life, say, okay, if it's a health situation, her health may not get better, but it'll cause a change within her life. She might have to change certain behaviors, okay? Her health. All right. So just be prepared for the change. I'm not being told or being shown that, like, I'm not being shown that she's no longer in the, like, here on earth and like in the ether, but I am being told that there will be a change and that you need to prepare for the change, whatever it may be. So if there is a situation where, like to give an example, where, when people get sick and then they end up like not being able to use their legs, or, and they're in a wheelchair, be prepared to change her home around to where she can still be mobile in her chair. I'm also being told to tell you that how do I say? Okay, so find resources for her, even if you're like, you speak to a social worker about different things that she may need, or a nurse about different things that she may need. But definitely look into different resources that could be helpful, okay, while she goes through this transition. Kiara, will me and Rashad's connection continue to improve? I think it's gonna be stagnant for a little bit. It's like something comes up and y'all are distant, and then you kind of come back together later on. You're being encouraged to allow things just to be slow and steady at the moment. But okay. And then I heard, but if y'all both work at it, work on yourselves and work on the friendship piece, things could be better. Hold on. Okay. Hi, how are you? Dipsy is asking, should I cut off my connection with Andrew completely? Only if it's gonna make you happy. Thanks for answering. You're welcome. Okay, Dipsy, so if it's gonna make you happy, then you should cut off the connection. Weigh the pros and the cons. See if it's truly something that you want that would be beneficial to you. Okay? And thank you very much for the likes. You're welcome, Dipsy, and thank you so much for sharing. All right, y'all. Does anyone else have any other questions that they would like answered? Otherwise, I'm gonna take a break for a little while. You have a nice day as well. Thank you guys for getting me to 5,000 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Asia, have you been here the whole time, girl? Do you need a moderator? Yeah, I can use one. That would be great. But I was going to offer you, because you've been here the whole time, so I was going to offer you a free reading. When you can, send me a DM, okay? And we'll get you a free reading set up. If you want. You don't have to do it at all, but I wanted to offer that to you. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna close out this live. I wanted to encourage all of you to go to my YouTube channel, The Sacred Lotus Temple. Can I be a mod for you? Yeah, sure. You would be my first moderator, so I'm not really sure how that would even work out, how I would even do that. Oh, there we go. Add moderator. Comment settings, mute account, block accounts, manage guest. Pin comments, yes. Pin, customize, perks, join sub live bonus. Yes. Okay. All right, girl. You are officially my first moderator. Thank you very much. We'll figure out all of the extras. We'll talk later. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, my YouTube channel, you guys. Follow my YouTube channel, The Sacred Lotus Temple. It's all things spiritual, all things tarot. Like, it's a good time over there. And then also, if you were on a live with me or anything like that on TikTok, I do download those so that you can re-watch them. And I upload them to my YouTube channel. Okay? So it's The Sacred Lotus Temple. All right. Asia, please reach out to me in the DM so I can get you your free reading. And we'll go from there. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. My divorce is final. My divorce is final. If you missed it. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, thank you for subscribing. All right, Asia. You guys, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.